Alright, so this is going to be our review for the... What the hell is in my ear?
Got it. Get it. Got it. Good.
Oh, hey, Emma, what are you doing in there?
Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Studios Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for Gen V. This one's going to be doing our third review of the triple premiere. This one is our review for Season 1, Episode 3, titled Hashtag Think Brink.
Alright guys, this one's going to be doing another video for today. This one's going to be doing our weekly review for now what is the third episode of the triple release for Gen V. You can now go ahead and check out all the reviews for the triple premiere of Gen V. This is our last one here. Episode 3. So, in my opinion, I think this was definitely the best episode that came out of this triple premiere. I think this was the most exciting episode. I think this was the most, eventful episode and stuff like that. I really did like the episode pretty much all the way through. You had a lot of development for Luke in particular, who's dead, after episode 1. And you get a lot of really crazy scenes with him and his brother, which I thought was really cool during the intro sequence. And we also had a lot of stuff with Kate. And, of course, Andre, who kind of get into a relationship in this episode. I think we all saw that coming. And then we also have stuff going on with, of course, the party, the get-together, right? We actually have a funeral for the original principal of this college, which I thought was pretty cool. They all kind of gather around and stuff like that. And I like some of the stuff they do between Mary and Emma in this episode, too, when it comes to their friendship and stuff. They're kind of not getting along so much. They kind of say maybe we should just stay as roommates and stuff, and after a while they realize that they do need each other, which I thought was good, right? I thought that was really good. Their friendship was good, and they decide to be friends again while one helps her pee out of a really terrible dress. So there you go. There you go, right? I thought it was good. I think some of their kind of, stuff was good in this one. I did appreciate during the kind of like ceremony and stuff that the Deep made a cameo in this episode. I thought that was pretty amazing. So the Deep was involved in this show as well. It makes me wonder what other kind of cameos we're going to get, because we got one from A-Train, we got one from the Deep, we have now one, coming up for Soldier Boy, which we know, so I thought that was pretty cool. Now, I would say my favorite thing about this episode is easily the last, I'd say 15 so minutes when Andre approaches Emma about the brother of Luke that's locked, in that underground facility guarded by those soldiers, right? And she decides to shrink down, go in there, and see what's up, right? And she does just that. And at first, he doesn't even think she's real. You know what I mean? Like, he really doesn't. He puts the cup on her. He's just like, no, you're not real. I'm seeing something, And then he kind of gets to know her a little bit. And it even gets to a point where he calls her pretty. So maybe he's got a little crush. And, you know what I mean? They kind of have a bit of a, scene together and stuff like that. And, well, we get probably the most gruesome scene of the entire series. The guards end up coming into the room, and she's tiny as hell, so she's got to, hide somewhere. But, instead, she decides to go into the guard's ear in one end, out the other, and oh my goodness, man, it's so crazy. She gets out of there. She manages to get to his brain and kill him while she goes from one ear to another. And she gets out of the other ear covered in blood. And she just kind of sits there. You know what I mean? It's so friggin' insane as the alarms go off and stuff. That was definitely the most gruesome scene of the show so far. That was absolutely insane. Now, that was definitely, to me, probably like my favorite scene of the show. That was so friggin' crazy. And then, of course, we also get a few other minor scenes. You get, Emma earlier in the episode, she had that show that she could have that's kind of pitched to her, which sounds like a Queen Maeve ripoff, so she's not really into it. Her mother's kind of pressuring her to do stuff, and you got a few other scenes like that. And you've also got the Jordan kid or whatever. You got his parents, and they're not really okay with him, kind of being, a trans, right? So, they're not all right with that. Which, that stuff, that stuff being thrown in this show, I just, I'm like, okay, whatever. It's the 2020s. We're going to get that stuff for sure. And, I thought this episode, in terms of, the episodes, the first 3 episodes, I thought this was the best one. I am going to give this, for this show's standards and for what I was expecting, I don't really have an issue. I think this is at least, a 9.5, you know what I mean? It's a 9.5. It's really great. It's definitely the best episode they've done so far, although I'm going to be honest, after a few hours of kind of sitting on it, I don't really have a 10 out of 10 for this show yet. So I hope that maybe we can get like, maybe we can get a 10 soon, but I'm not really getting that yet. So, we'll have to see. But there you go, guys. That's the triple premiere for The Boys Gen V. Solid show. Some issues here and there, but pretty good. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about it. And, let me know your thoughts. Are you going to be checking out episode 4, or are you kind of done with it? Let me know. So, if you're new to the channel, guys, and you enjoyed this video, make sure to click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of the videos for The Boys Gen V. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for The Boys. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, and peace out.